We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans, and anticipation has been high all week for this one. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the San Jose State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, Spartans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Roadrunners offense takes the field to start this game off. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got it in the middle, it's Mancuso. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans offense will go to work for the first time. And who says you can't find big-time tight ends anymore? Both of these teams certainly have.
In modern college football, Reese, tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part of offenses, and what a treat today. We get 2 of the best in the nation.
Yeah, going head-to-head, catch for catch. I'll be interested to see which offense uses them differently and can find ways to maximize these guys' strengths because they're ballers.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking for a man. It's Adams. He's got an open man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. It's a draw. Shakes off the tackler. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Spartans are on the move. Going up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to fire deep. Grabs it inside the 15. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Yeah, and listen, QB's got to find ways to push the ball down the field and make sure defenses don't just sit in zones and stay shallow. Nice job by the QB. Push it down the field. Make some big plays, baby.
On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. A strike downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You've got to be ready for what they do, how they...
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Second down now after the sack. Give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking downfield to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. The running back has it. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Adams. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Spartans. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this
This offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Getting set for the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. BYU was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Robbie Bosco and company delivered in their national championship season of 1984. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The Roadrunners want to move quickly. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback gets enough. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Roadrunners with the 1st and 10.
Now, he does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line, it's Ware. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Off to the races to the right. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, San Jose State. The defense with the scoop and score.
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. From the gun, running back gets to give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Snares it outside. It's Ware. The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. He's going to pass on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Tempo and overdrive. Wide out in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Trying to run, it's Ware. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Using his feet. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners! When the quarterback runs it, he's got the extra blocker, and I don't even know if he needed it. He just gashed them there.
Yeah, Reese. I mean, this offensive coordinator does a good job scheming ways to get this quarterback out into space with the ball in his hands. And when he's there, he can make people miss. And if he gets into the second level of your defense, that dude is gone.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. To the air on first down. Got him downfield. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. On second down, looking again to throw. Using his feet to buy time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on second and long. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Quickly complete.
The pass on first down. Complete via the screen. He's out of bounds. Near the 45. That's a first down for the offense.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
San Jose State, 21. UTSA, 14.
They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Off play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Grabbed in the middle, it's Mancuso. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. On first down from the 13-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They move the tight end all over. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
From the gun, give on the inside. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard. It's good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Charlotte took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to the Queen City. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. He'll keep it himself. Never seems to take the big hit. Finds enough room to get to the 29. They'll line up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Adams. They're working that left side. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, San Jose State.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They're trying to get to it. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Roadrunners in the hurry up. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
The Roadrunners have this offense rolling.
And after success like that on the bootleg, that's going to change the way the defense plays now. Every single time from here on out, when the quarterback hands it off, they're going to have to leave a defender, a defensive end, or a linebacker outside just in case he decides to keep him. It's a positive play offensively, but it also now changes the way this defense is going to try and play the rest of the game.
Leaves it with the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And the Roadrunners decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Adams. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Spartan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
San Jose State, 35. UTSA, 17.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Roadrunners send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. Oh, what a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Ready to fire from the pistol. He'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to throw, it's Adams. He's got the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Touchdown, San Jose State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
San Jose State, 42. UTSA.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. On the run, it's Ware. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Makes his man miss. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. He'll pull it on the read. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Roadrunners are rolling down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another first down on this drive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Using his legs, it's where. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And the Spartans' 3rd down defense just doesn't come through. It's first down from the 11. Hand off from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. And it's caught. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he made the extra point without problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. UTEP was able to cap off a close one inside the Sun Bowl with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. He'll get rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Jolly. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And that's a first down.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Jolly. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Back to the air one more time. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Adams. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big... He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Spartans!
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Moving away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've got the screen set up. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to go up top on first down. He's right on target. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. Looking to move it through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Keeps looking downfield. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Feeling some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the returner goes down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Seth Q Stadium.
And the Roadrunners will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They'll open the second half with a run. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Second down.
Keep it on the ground. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. On the move. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs.
Good enough for first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. To the air, it's Adams. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the route is on.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup. And then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they find pay dirt from way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. He'll do it himself. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. After the run, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Mancuso. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Mancuso. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll run it from the gun. Open space at the 25. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. The Roadrunners have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Mancuso. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. You don't tip the scales at 3 bills. Stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Never a doubt. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Northern Illinois put together a very impressive showing today in one of the more complete victories we've seen from the Huskies in some time. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Adams. A strike downfield. Running toward the tape. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Spartans. And the beatdown has ensued.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pulls it and fires to the left. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass hits, picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, San Jose State. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Higgins. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans! And the stomping has commenced.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Fielded in the end zone. It's Higgins. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ware. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws for the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Looking to throw it again. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. The Roadrunners will punt it away on fourth down. Running it back, it's Jolly. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Still on his feet at the 45. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. He'll pull it on the read. Keeps the legs moving. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. They'll run this play from the pistol. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking to throw, it's Adams. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Spartans are on the move. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself opening. Nice job between those two.
The Spartans have it with a 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. The give. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the pummeling has started. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Houston came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in H-Town had to sweat things out for much of the 2nd half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Spartan. And the punishment has been extended.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
91, UTSA.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. he finds his man. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ware. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game and all slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He has been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the air, it's Adams. Going for 6. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That last score sort of like the finishing touch on a great meal. They are oh so close to tasting victory and getting ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It's now second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. He's got an open man. Smashes ahead. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, UTSA. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. First down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He hauls it in and nobody's close. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, San Jose State. And the route is on.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Coming after him. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
They're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. He's looking to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. That's caught. It's downs. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the catch at the 30. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. The give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The offense set for a 1st down play. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught in the backfield. It's Ware. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Looking to scramble. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They're setting up the screen, and he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Give him 88 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. Handoff from the gun. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finds a crease at the 20. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. The give on the inside. Touchdown, Spartans! And the beatdown has ensued.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that's won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference, this is big time. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Quarterback adapting. At the 45 on his way. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Trying to find his man on first down. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Quick strike complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10.
for the offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the shotgun, the inside give. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
With the catch, it's Higgins. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
He's looking to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Mancuso. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Got out of trouble and throws. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the 1st week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.